Well, hey everyone, it's Shani with the Nostalgic Owl, and I have a what sold for you, and I have a new phone holder, and for some reason it likes to shake. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Shaky Show. So this is gonna be everything that sold from August the 5th through August the 11th. I'm a part-time reseller. If you don't know me, my name is Shani. And I am a full-time hospice on-call nurse. So I work 7 days on, 7 days off with my full-time job. And then I resell part-time on the side. So I had 16 sales for the entire week, which the week before I had 25 sales, and I kind of hit my goal of three items a day. So this week was kind of a bummer for me, but I did go out of town. And so anyway, we'll talk about that. But on Monday, August 5th, we'll just start there. So the week before, on Sunday the 4th, I call it the week before because I keep track of Monday through Sunday sales. So my week isn't like a typical Sunday through Saturday. I start Monday and I keep track because I want that Sunday included with the Saturday. So I had went from Sunday the 4th having 4 sales. So then when this week started on the 5th, August the 5th, I had no online sales, but I did sell it was like this Tiffany style butterfly lamp. It was very small, very, very cute. I had a lot of attraction on this online, but I had posted it over to Facebook Marketplace, and a girl messaged me. She was local. She wanted to buy it. So I did meet her on Monday, August the 5th, and I sold it for $40. So that was 40 bucks in my pocket on Monday. I was super excited about that, but then turned around and had no other sales. So then on August the 6th, Tuesday, I had 3 sales. So I was really ecstatic about that. So the first sale was from eBay. It's these Mickey Mouse shorts, men's extra large, gray sweat fleece. My dog is drinking and eating right below me. So sorry about that. If you hear, Lou, can you give it a rest for a minute? Thank you, ma'am. Hey, lay down. Can you lay down for a minute? She's excited. So I was gone from, when did I leave? Sunday, and I came home last night. And so she's been excited to have her mom back home. But anyway, so I'm sorry about that. And I try not to do a lot of my editing on my videos because this is real life. And so I apologize, but okay. So Tuesday, August the 6th, I sold on eBay these Mickey Mouse shorts, men's extra large, gray sweat. They were like sweat shorts, fleece, 7-inch, inseam, pockets, graphic, mid-rise. So I got these in a bag from Bag of Bargain. I got them on July the 3rd, and my cost of goods was 83 cents. And I took an offer for $8 on these, and my profit was $5.72. So you'll see, my profit, my goal is to consistently sell 3 items a day while I'm working on keeping my cost of goods low, but finding higher quality items where I will profit more on. And so that is something I'm constantly working on. So you'll see I'll have $5 profit, $8 profit. I'm okay with that, especially if it's items that just flip quick, which these were relatively a quick flip. So so my profit was $5.72. The next was these constantly varied women's compression biker shorts, scales. They have like a scales design. and they were size large. I got these at the Goodwill on July 28th for $3.91. And I sold these for $22 on eBay. I did not know this brand until I found it and I started looking it up, and I was like, okay, this brand gets a lot of attraction. So this was a new brand to me. My profit was $9.91 after the fees and the shipping and everything. So yeah, that was, I mean, relatively quick flip. The third item was this Laura Ashley wire-free pink nude bra, size 38C. I got this in February in a bag, and it was 56 cents cost of goods. I sold it for $7.99, and my profit was $5.93. So lower profits, but a consistent day. So I was good with that. Then Wednesday came. I only had one eBay sale. It was this dollhouse miniature lot, Mayberry minis and more, wagon, pans, planters, fishing, because these were like little miniature dollhouse items, and they were new, and they're kind of for like crafting. So I was at a thrift store. I remember when I bought it, I bought several little packages. So each one, I paid way too much for these. Truthfully, I was like, man, these are cute. I could maybe craft. I didn't know what I wanted to do with them, but I decided to just lot them, because I was being honest with myself, like, okay, I'm never going to do anything with these. So I got them in January, and my total cost of goods was $7 for all of these. They were all new. They're from like Hobby Lobby. So I took an offer for $11 for all of these. And actually, I didn't take an offer. I did a half off eBay sell for my older inventory, and these did sell for $11. So I actually only profited $1.68. Very bad buy. But I'm glad they're gone. So anyway, they are gone, and yeah. And I made some money, but I've held on to them since January. So bad buy. And that's okay. So I learned from it. I won't pick them up again. And yeah, it's a bummer. I only had that sell on Wednesday. So, and then on Thursday, the 8th, I had 4 sales. So my 50% off sale was still going on this day. So my first sale were these Libby Amber Country Garden Glass 5-inch tumblers, drinking Daisy Lot 6. So these sold half off for $14 plus shipping. They were my last year's inventory, so I don't have a cost of goods, but I profited $13.20. I was kind of glad to move them because, you know, something like this does take up space. And then I sold these Under Armour men's Cold Gear long sleeve striped athletic top size 2X. This was on the half price sale as well. I got this April the 5th in a bag for 71 cents cost of good. And I sold it for $8, making my total profit $5.10. Next was also on the sale. It was like Habitu iPhone 678 SE Celine crossbody wallet case, removable case. So half off, the cost was $4.99, or what I sold it for. My cost of goods was in March, and it was only 56 cents. So I sold it for $4.99, which made my profit $3.16. So also a bad buy. It was hard not to get this. This stuff is hard for me because it's new. It's in great condition. Someone could use it, but yeah, just a bad buy. And you got to learn from, yourself and learn from these kind of mistakes, picking up bad buys. And, yeah, so I was glad to see it go. And then the fourth item were these New Balance Fresh Foam Venice athletic tennis shoes, size 9.9.5D. These were on the half off sale as well. I sold them for $12 and my profit ended up being $11.08. I think I made a little bit on shipping on those. So, and they were last year's inventory. So I was glad to see all 4 of these items go. On Friday, I had 3 sales, so not too shabby. My first was from Posh. It was my only Posh sale this week, which was a little bit of a bummer because I am trying to ramp up a little bit more on Posh. And it was this Polo Ralph Lauren gray 100% Pima cotton sweater, size extra large. I sold this for $16 and it made my profit $13.20. So this was a last year's inventory as well. So I am moving older items, which makes me happy because I'm really trying. Right now, I'm going through my inventory. I am making sure I'm going through every piece one by one. I kind of encourage you to do that if you haven't. So like this morning, I went through all my size large women's, my size large men's. I made sure it was in Vindu. I checked all my platforms to make sure it wasn't listed or it was listed. If it wasn't, I cross-posted it. And I found 3 items that I had not uploaded into Vindu yet. So it kind of like helps keep you straight. So I do encourage you. It's kind of easier right now for me since I have moved and I'm making myself go through it, but kind of gives you room for more stuff, especially like I do feel like I'm moving some older items this way. So anyway, so yeah, my only Poshmark sale, which, yeah, it was a bummer, but anyway. Next 2 items were eBay. This vintage Cactus California women's plus size tunic vest, embroidered, size XXL. I had a type error on this title. Instead of vest, I put best. I'm like, perfect, Shannon, perfect. But it did sell. A repeat buyer came back and bought this for $15.99. I got it June 6th for $1.67. So that made my profit $12 even after fees and shipping. And then my next item, I also got in the same bag. I bought these at Bag, a bargain, I'm pretty sure. But I got them in the same bag as that vintage cactus. And there are these American Eagle comfort stretch waistband, mom shorts, jean shorts, size 10. So my cost of goods was $1.67 on these as well. And I sold them for $16.99. So that was a good sell. I feel good about that. I had low cost of goods. And so I profited $12.93. So I felt like that was a better day for sure. And then Saturday came, I sold 3 items on Saturday as well. And so the first is this vintage Dion von Furstenberg sheer shirts, sheer dress shirt, size 10. I sold this for $11. I took an offer. I have had this in my inventory forever. It was one of those things. I bought it for the brand. And I liked that it was vintage. It just kind of had, I don't know, it was kind of a more classy, older look. But I've had it forever, never sold. So as soon as I got an offer, I accepted it. And my cost of goods, or my total profit was $9.55. The next 2 items were my husband's, and I came home one day, he had went through his closet. He's a nurse as well, and so he had this set of Wonder Wink men's blue scrub set, size large, and so I listed these, and I listed them one night before bed, and they had sold by the next morning. And so, and I did list them on the lower end. I feel like I listed them to sell because they were personal items and I just wanted them out of here. And it's not like they were like fig scrubs or anything, you know, so I just wanted them to sell and to flip them quick, and they did. So I sold the set for $14 plus shipping, and I had no cost of goods in it, and my profit was $10.84. The Cherokee Infinity Pewter Scrub set, the top was extra large, the pants were large. I sold these for $12, and I did list them a little bit lower because on the back of the pants, right on the butt, there was stitching that was loose. And so I definitely put that in the listing, and that's why I listed them cheap, because I wanted them to sell, and they did overnight. And so my after fees and shipping, it was $7.96 was my profit. So excuse me, you know, I made my 3 sales, but 2 of them were, you know, I guess it doesn't matter if it's my personal items or not, I still made my 3 sales. So the next was Sunday the 11th. I left on this day to go out of town, and so I've got to be honest, I did not, I had gotten off work Friday morning, and I had been up that night before. And so my whole list, 5 items a day, I was at least listing 1 item a day, but I was not hitting my 5 items a day, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday, or Tuesday. So I had 5 days, that I haven't been consistent. I'm actually, today's Wednesday, and I am going to list as soon as I'm done here. I'm going to get my 5 items listed and continue that. But I did not hit my goal of 5 items a day for 5 straight days in a row. So I feel like that can affect you sometimes. But it is good at least to try and get in a mindset of posting at least 1 item a day. If you if you're a part-time reseller like me, try and at least post an item a day just to kind of keep some activity going in your closet or in your eBay. So anyway, so this day I went out of town. I had moved my shipping, my days from 3 days. I had 2 to 3 days shipping, and I put 4 days shipping because I knew I was going to be gone. And that's the one thing I've learned is you can have 6 days shipping, but there's going to be buyers that come along, they don't read that, and then they buy an item and expect you to ship it by the next day. So what I do is I always, as soon as I get a sell when I'm on vacation or, you know, out of town, I will always reach out and say, you know, hello, thank you so much for your order. I just wanted to make sure you saw that although, you know, I have 4 day shipping listed, you know, I am out of town, so I will not be able to ship until this day. I always touch base with them and let them know when they can expect me to ship it out. So I had moved all of my listings to 4 day shipping before I left town, but I sold this Auden, the Sublime plunge coverage push-up bra, teal, size 40 triple D, new with tags. I got this in February. This local thrift store went out of business. So everything was $1. All of their clothing items were $1. I got 3 of these. This one is the first one to sell. So this Auden is a Target brand. But you know, I thought these would sell much quicker than they have. So I sold this for $9, which makes my profit $6.76. So yeah, that was my only sell on Sunday. I have to say, my last couple days have been a little bit better, but yeah, that only made me have 16 sales for the week, and my total profit, net profit was $169.02. So not as good as the week before. The week before, my profit was $324.83. So a little bit of a bummer, but you know, it wasn't as bad as the week before that. So there's always a positive. There's always a positive. And I'm gonna get back at it, and yeah, just try to do my best with listing. And I do start work again on Friday night, so I have to try and get some things in my drafts. That way, when I'm working the weekend, I can just list the drafts that I have saved. So that's my plan right now. I have my goal, my goal is to do 5 listings a day, and then to stay active, to share my Poshmark closet, to send offers. And so I'm gonna just continue to do what I've been doing. And it definitely worked last week. But you know, this week, I can't say it was just a bummer, but I just was hoping to at least hit 21 sales again, but I did not. So anyway, that is my sales for the week, guys. Hopefully my next week will be better. I'll have more sales for you, but this is what's selling in my closet. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what was your highest sell this last week that you sold. And yeah, have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later.